Welcome to Dream Tuesday. Each week, we explore dreams, past life echoes, and divine messages from Alexis's journey in the Beyond the Veil series. I'm Mary Walker, and today's story feels like it was etched in my soul long before I ever wrote it. It's more than just a vision. It's a remembering of courage, of injustice, and of a voice so powerful it stopped violence in its tracks. So find your quiet space, breathe in, and let's step into today's story, the voice of freedom. As I settled into my past life regression session, a mixture of excitement and uncertainty stirred within me. Jessica, my guide for this deep journey, excluded a calm that could tame any storm. But when she spoke her first words, a shiver ran down my spine. In most of your past lives, you were black. And almost every life has ended tragically. At that moment, tears sprung up my eyes. Not from fear, but from an overwhelming sense of recognition. It was as if a puzzle piece had finally clicked into place. Suddenly, the burdens I had carried in this life, the fears, the strength, the sorrow, the fight, began to unravel, revealing a deeper truth. With a gentle nudge, she guided me deeper, and that's when I began to remember. Out of the 5 past lives I had been shown, only 3 remained vivid and clear in my memory. This is one of them, the life that echoed with the cry of liberation, the one that would shape the woman I had become. I saw myself on the deck of a ship. The sky above was wide and unforgiving. My feet were bare. My wrists were rubbed raw. My spirit, though shaken, was not broken. I had been taken from my homeland in Africa, packed into the bows of a ship, and brought to Georgia. The pain, the sickness, the sobbing, it lingered like smoke. Yet I carried something that others needed. Hope. I was the one who healed with herbs, the one who whispered strength into the tired souls, the one who hummed to the babies so they wouldn't forget joy. Even in chains, I remember the old ways. I remembered love. In Georgia, something strange happened. I formed a bond with a 12-year-old girl, the girl of the man who claimed to own me. She was gentle, curious, and listened to me, learned from me, sought refuge in my presence. I didn't understand it then, but something about her felt familiar. Like a song I'd forgotten but knew all the words to, like a light that had followed me through lifetimes. And then it happened. Her father stormed toward her one day, whip in hand, fury in his eyes. She had wandered too close to the quarters, had stayed too long in my presence. He saw it as betrayal. As he raised the whip, instinct rose within me. I stepped forward, placed myself between them, and shouted, "No!" The ground beneath us held its breath, and to my shock, he stopped. He looked at me stunned. The whip never fell. My voice had cut through centuries of silence. of obedience, of fear. Jessica's voice brought me back. Your voice, Alexis, your words, that's your power. As she spoke, the young girl's face in the vision shimmered. It shifted slightly. Her eyes deepened. Her energy grew radiant. There was something eternal in her expression. Something ancient, a soul I recognized, but couldn't quite place. A sacred mystery, one that sketched beyond names, beyond memory. A soul I have known before, a soul that still walks with me now from the other side. That life didn't end in peace. I was punished, silenced. Eventually, I was killed. But not before I stood up. Not before I spoke truth. Not before I became the voice of freedom. And that voice is still alive in me. And maybe it's alive in you too. You see, we were never meant to be silent. We were never meant to shallow our truth for someone else's comfort. Our ancestors whisper through us when we speak up, when we write, when we teach, when we heal, when we refuse to bow to fear. So today, take this with you. Your voice can stop a whip. Your truth can shake the earth. Your words can break generational chains. Speak with purpose. Live with power. Walk like you remember who you were, because you do. Your soul has never forgotten. Take a moment, breathe in deeply. Close your eyes and ask yourself, where have I silenced myself to survive? What truth in me is ready to rise, no matter how long it's been buried? What would happen if I trusted that my voice carries ancestral power? Let these questions sit with you like an old friend. Journal, pray, meditate, speak out loud. Let your soul remember. And know this, you are not imagining the fire inside you. You are not too much. You are not too late. You are a continuation of the ones who stood, spoke, sang, and survived. Your voice is not just sound. It's sacred remembrance. So speak, write, cry, sing. Let your soul echo through time. You're not alone. You're not new. You're ancient. You're needed. You're now. That's all I have for you today on this Dream Tuesday. If you resonate with this message, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe so that you can catch next week's message.